Hello, my virtual friends. Welcome back to Social Studies. I hope you guys are ready to learn because I am ready to teach you. So I want to do a quick recap of yesterday. So you guys were listening to the read aloud of your Social Studies Weekly, and you were listening to how the Constitution came about. So I just kind of want to give you a quick little timeline of how the Constitution came about. So we started with our Declaration of Independence. We told Great Britain we are done, we won our independence, we're moving on. Okay, so we have our Declaration of Independence. Now, we couldn't stop there. We didn't easily get independence from there. Okay, so we had to keep fighting for it. So we're fighting for our independence. And within the 13 states, the delegates or the leaders of those 13 states, they had to create the Articles of Confederation, which would be kind of a form of government and a document to explain government for us to help kind of keep the powers at bay. Now, it didn't really work out too well because, you know, sometimes when you try the first thing, it doesn't quite work out that way, which is okay. That's why you keep trying again. That is what the delegates did. So they had the Articles of Confederation, and it didn't quite work out, okay, because they were proven that it wasn't going to work by Shays' Rebellion when Shays and his men attacked an armory and showed them that there was no power there and they could take them down. So what I want you guys to think about is we had our Declaration of Independence. Okay, we had to keep fighting for it. And we created a document to help with our government. And it was kind of wobbly. It didn't really work out very well. Okay, so they saw the opportunity to create a new document that was going to stick and hold. So this new document is the Constitution. Now, in the Constitution, it explains how the government is going to work, and it's explained how it's set up. So how our government is set up is into 3 branches. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys and show you just the PowerPoint that I have for our face-to-face kiddos and how they see it, because I feel like it'll really help with understanding the 3 branches of government because it can be a little bit difficult. So right here we have just the quick PowerPoint. I tried blowing it all up so that's all you could see. However, it completely shut my recording off, so not going to make that mistake again. So we have the 3 branches of government. Now, the Constitution, might I remind you, the Constitution, it tells us how the government is set up. And so it's set up into 3 branches. So we have the beginning of our flow chart, which is the 3 branches of government. Now, those 3 branches of government are the legislative branch, the executive branch, and the judicial branch, okay? And now I'm just going to give you a little tidbit of the beginning of the flow chart, and then on another video, we'll go more in depth onto the flow chart. So with that being said, the legislative branch, one of the first branches of government, is where Congress makes the law of the United States. So this is the branch where all the laws are made for the United States. The executive branch is the head, it's the president. It's where our president resides. This is the branch of government that he or she will fall under. Now, then we have our third one, which is the judicial branch. So under the judicial branch is where the Supreme Court leads this branch, okay? Now, let me just kind of go over a recap. So we have the Constitution, and it is set up with 3 branches of government. And those 3 branches of government are legislative, executive, and judicial. Under legislative is where the laws are made. Executive is the president, and judicial is the Supreme Court. So I wanted to just kind of touch on that just a little bit, just to get your noggins working for me. We will go more in depth on how each of those branches works and what exactly they do, okay? So we will cover that in another video. It might not be the next one, but in another video. So I want you guys to just kind of keep that in the back of your noggin. And I hope that you guys have a good day. I will see you in the next video.